Up next, they know each game is Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA. The season.
What? Be chosen. Home team. Now ball. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got George Niang. Daniels out there with ball. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Now, here's Bridges.
Could have been more for you.
Thanks, everyone. for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Tari Easton is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Daniels. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Bridges outside. Katie against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Wembanyama outside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that limb to alter shots. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Wembanyama. And Ball pulls it down. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Caldwell Pope outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over Bull. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Lopez. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Simmons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 5.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the mark.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Lets a floater go. No good on the shot. Good D by Anunoby. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Eason. Back to Daniels. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anunoby against Durant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Durant's got 5.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
For Lopez. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, almost 2.5 blocks and 5 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the away team, Dyson Daniels. At the line for 1.
What's up?
That free throw good from Daniels.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels.
Durant down low. He's guarded by Anunoby.
The defender all over.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And KD drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Daniels kicks to Caldwell Pope. Wembanyama against Bol. Wembanyama, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Bridges dishes to Bol. Pass to Lopez. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Stan, we watched Contavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count.
Bol, the pass to Bridges. Here's KD. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes on the bounds. Lopez checks it back. Bradley Beal's checked in for Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Bradley Beal.
Durant against Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Eason. Off target with his 3. Gone 50% from the field at this point. 4 of 8. Simmons passes to KD. Hits the mark. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. KD's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Being at around 44% in the early goings here. KD on the wing. A shot off that time. Good D by Anunoby. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Here's Bridges. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the level of focus from Bridges, phenomenal job absorbing the hit and still finding a way to score.
And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Pass to Daniels. Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Bull. Outside, Simmons. Durant sets a screen for Bull.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. Last season, he played outstanding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touching down. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Daniels kicks to Anunoby. Lock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anunoby. Cans it from downtown.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Bridges, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Here's Beal, still without a basket. Spins. Pass to Eason. Wembanyama looking it over. And Ball sends it back.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
McCollum against Beal. For 3, Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jovic passes to Daniels. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Lopez. Bridges against Eason. Bridges kicks to McCollum. The tray. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Daniels. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Simmons dishes the ball. Here's Bridges. McCollum outside. Connects from 3-point range.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Pass to Jovic. Wembanyama, a screen on Lopez. Here's Jovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Simmons finds Lopez. Now here's Simmons. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
Outside, Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Collins passes to Simmons. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Simmons gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall. Hitting 75%. Pass to Jovic. Out to the wing. Daniels with it. Wembanyama, a screen on Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. Daniels passes to Wembanyama. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Lopez kicks to Bull. And here's McCollum for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. Doubled by McCollum. Outside for Beal. Good on the triple.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Pass to Bull. Bridges passes to Bull. To the inside. And McCollum with the slam.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Eason with a screen for Wembanyama. Beal against McCollum. Beal the pass to Wembanyama. No good that time. In time, that one doesn't drop. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We've got Ball. He's out there with Bradley Beal. He's out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Being only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Caldwell Pope passes to Jovic. And Beal kicks to Hayes. Outside, Ball. Beyond the arc. Wiseman with the rebound. 43% from the floor. Beal against McCollum. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On Friday, then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That free throw missing.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And he sinks the second.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Outside, KD. And it's Prince. That time on the assist by KD.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball against McCollum. Ball kicks to Beal. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
McCollum against Beal. A three. McCollum, no good. Beal taking his time here. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
On 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. The shot by Beal, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
Free throw good, Beal. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Beal.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Durant, and finished off by KD.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Number 1, Grayson Allen.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Outside, Beal launches it. Outside, Ball. Pass to Jovic. Over Durant. Jovic, no good. On 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to McCollum. A shot's good on the assist by Prince. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Allen with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Strong finish by KD.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Outside, Ball. Takes the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Ball. Simmons can't get it to go. 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Ball against Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All right, Stan. Hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Ha, he won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Well, that's what they're looking for. Get Wembanyama inside, and his height is impossible to deal with.
Pass to Lopez. Bridges against Beal. Back to Bridges. Trying to get open as Lopez. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Ball, the bounce pass. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Bridges. No good with the layup. Thing in the second quarter's been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Count it, good.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
Pass the Bull. Here's Bridges. He's covered by Beal. Simmons, a screen on Beal. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges got 11 points.
He's got it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Bridges against Beal. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Looking to get back on track here, and Beal lays it in. 8 points for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Bridges outside. Shoots over Beal. Bridges missing again. In just 31% in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And the lead is down inside single digits. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for Thanksgiving. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. So much so blue.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Durant.
Substitution on the court.
Lopez against Wembanyama. Lopez kicks to Simmons. Lopez sets a screen for Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Pass to Anunoby. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Here's Anunoby. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Bridges outside. And stolen by Anunoby. Unloads from 9. And the basket is good. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter. Doing it pretty well. Close to 50%. Pass to Bull. Back to Simmons. And here's McCollum. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Down low. And slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Bull. Pass to Anunoby. Lots of room. And Bull pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for OG Anunoby. Bridges finds McCollum. Floats one. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Wembanyama. Bridges against Eason. Pass to Daniels. Now Caldwell Pope. Wembanyama. Right side. Eason with it. Defended by Bridges. Shot by Eason. No good. 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Pass to McCollum. Bull, a screen on Caldwell Pope.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Getting a meager 37% for the game. Daniels passes to Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Beal's gotten 2 of his 5 attempts from deep to go. McCollum outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. McCollum outside. Simmons sets a screen for McCollum. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Beal against McCollum. Wembanyama, a screen on McCollum. And that concludes the first half. leading by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And begin.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening. Thank you for being with us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Bridges. Bull out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Durant. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Anunoby in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 11.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Inside. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Simmons. Anunoby outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Durant. Here's Anunoby. Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Kevin Durant.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Anunoby at the line for 1.
It's good from Anunoby. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Now it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Simmons passes to KD. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Which shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Anunoby. Here is Daniels, guarded by Simmons. Bridges against Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. A rebound by KD. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Wembanyama with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Well, you know, for such a big guy, Wembanyama has excellent body control.
Simmons passes to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers. And for a 70-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all three levels.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Taking a look at some numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots a fader. And Simmons with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And here is Lopez from 11 feet away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Here is Daniels. He has 5. Anunoby outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anunoby. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Simmons, 6 to shoot. Daniels passes to Wembanyama. From deep three-point land. You can't hit that time.
One made 3 going for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Pass to Lopez. They double him with Wembanyama. Simmons finds Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to. They've done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
McCollum's checked in for Bol. Easton, a screen on Simmons. Up top, Anunoby. Defended by Bridges. And Durant sends it back. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Daniels. Wembanyama with it. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Daniels. Wembanyama, a screen on Simmons. Here's Daniels. Another shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. It's in! Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and the 3 ball is good. McCollum Simmons got 16 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Eason, screen on Simmons. Pass to Anunoby. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Daniels. It's stolen by Eason. Here's Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
One shot.
He throw good, Wembanyama. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. That's good from Anunoby. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Ball against Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now that's 17 points for OG Anunoby. Simmons looking it over. It's Durant on the wing. Over Eason. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Ball, the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Eason. Here's Beal. The layup missed.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had rough shooting.
And Paul with the block.
And Paul using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Bridges passes to Wiseman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Wiseman.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
He's off on the second. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
Allen for 3. Prince grabs the miss.
Bradley Beal. First personal foul. 5th
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bridges. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Right side, ball. Allen outside. There's the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on James Wiseman.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Grayson Allen at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And Allen drops them both. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Williams up on top. It's McCollum on the wing. He's got 19. A floater, and he sinks the layup. McCollum's got 21 in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hayes with the screen for Ball. Pass to Hayes. The shot's good. Hayes has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
McCollum kicks to Williams. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. 48% for the field as a team in this third quarter. Jovic passes to Beal. Here's Jovic. Allen, a screen on McCollum. Takes the 13-footer. Jovic, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
One possession at a time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Allen. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Nobody near Allen. They grab their own miss. He goes up again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Jackson Hayes, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. And here is Curry. Pass to KD. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
That's good from Durant. And so Durant nails them both.
Yeah, good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
They set the pick. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Ball. Driving inside. Good on the shot.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
McCollum against Ball. Prince, right side. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Jovic. Being around 40% from the floor here. Outside, Beal. Pass to Jovic. To the wing on the left. Baseline jumper. Hayes, no good. Being inefficient, 53% from the field. Durant against Ball. Outside Curry. Now here's Durant. They set the pick. On the clock. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's McCollum. Ball with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's sent back by KD. McCollum against Ball. Fires from 14. McCollum, no good. Ball surveying the defense. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Simmons checked in for Seth Curry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Wembanyama. He tries off the glass, but it's no good. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Weisman the pass to McCollum. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Hayes. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
The kick out to Ball. Wembanyama sets a screen for Ball. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
It's Durant on the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass the ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
That's good from Ball. Durant with it. Now here's McCollum. Back to KD. Four on the shot clock. The 11-footer, Wembanyama with the rebound. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Ball. Contagious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Lopez, a screen on Easton. Durant, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Anunoby in the corner. Wembanyama, a screen. Back to Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. Counted. Wembanyama's got 13 points in the second half.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside, Simmons. Pass to KD. Just 5 on the clock to end the cold streak, and he hits the jump shot. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Now Easton. Now Wembanyama. Lopez covering. Wembanyama against Lopez. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Caldwell-Pope against Simmons. Left side, KD. Here's the step back. Good work there as it goes. KD's got 29 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Wembanyama on the follow.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lopez, a screen on Easton. No good from Durant.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Anunoby. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
He throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
Ball, he's checked in for Curry. Here's Bridges, back to Durant, a 15-footer, laying soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's 31 points for Kevin Durant.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Anunoby outside. Here is Daniels, guarded by Simmons. Pass to Eason. Over Lopez. And Simmons with the rebound. In the fourth quarter, it's looked shabby, 38%. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Eason. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
Daniels using that vision.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Simmons passes to KD. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Simmons. On baseline, Shea. Daniels, no good. Being at 51%. Really solid. KD finds Lopez. Poke loose. Shoots the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Down low. Here's Wembanyama to the inside. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pocket 6. Wembanyama passes to Anunoby. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Assist goes to
21 points for OG Anunoby. And Simmons kicks to KD. Outside, Simmons. Bridges passes to Bull. Buries the long-range jumper. Bull's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Offensive rebound. I would not be denied. Wembanyama.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Now Simmons.
Who's watching here?
Outside, KD. Here's the 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Daniels passes to Wembanyama. And Ball pulls it down. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Goal against Wembenyama.
Well, at his height, Wembanyama gives defenses very few good options. So a foul really isn't surprising.
First free throw is good.
Victor Wembanyama.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Allen. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here's McCollum. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.